Well, some potentially good news today when it comes to the COVID trends here in North Carolina. Case counts, the positivity rate, and the number of people in the hospital all declining or flattening out. Today, the state reported more than 4,300 new cases of COVID.
There are more than 3,400 people in the hospital meantime. And while this is an increase from yesterday, the overall trend is declining. We should remind you, though, these levels are still very high. Governor Cooper and the North Carolina COVID task force called these downward trends that we're seeing, though, a small source of optimism during their COVID briefing last hour.
WCNC Charlotte's Fred Shropshire was listening in. So, Fred, what else did they have to say about all this?
Yeah, good news, but no means a reason to let up. Today, both Governor Cooper and Mandy Cohen continue to push for people to get vaccinated if they haven't already. Let's take a closer look at those numbers you're mentioning. 52% of North Carolinians are fully vaccinated. 57% of the population has at least one dose. The age range lacking the most when it comes to getting those vaccines, however, those ages 12 to 24. Governor Cooper says cases right now are the highest in this age group. Another point of concern, all counties you see there in that North Carolina map still in the red when it comes to transmission. Officials say because of this, everyone in North Carolina should be following the CDC guidance and wearing a mask indoors in public spaces until more people are vaccinated. Secretary Cohen saying getting a vaccine is a personal choice and encouraging people who still have questions to speak with someone they trust.
For some people, the decision to get vaccinated was very easy. For others, the decision to get vaccinated is more complicated, and folks still have questions. And we know there is a lot of misinformation out there. Please talk with a doctor, a nurse, or other medical professional.
Secretary Cohen reiterating there that 181 million Americans have been safely vaccinated, saying COVID-19 is the cause of death in this pandemic, not vaccines. That is a message that we will continue to hear. This week, Governor Cooper and Secretary Cohen also sharing an open letter with faith leaders asking them to encourage their congregations to get vaccinated, and they want those faith leaders to help the state combat misinformation about vaccines and their treatment.